Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.
Yo. I want to welcome you to the Jay and Friends Podcast featuring now episode 234. We are back. Yeah.
Been a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Round of applause for y'all. Shit. Yeah. It's been a long 2 weeks. But we are here bringing you some content that we could not wait another week with some of this shit, especially Super Bowl, because the majority of this podcast is going to be Super Bowl based before it get cold. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to y'all. Everybody that's watching, everybody that's been waiting for the podcast. Send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that wear the uniform in the future. Shout out to those that hanging at the VA all day. Shout out to the United States of Baltimore, Zone 18, and the rest of PG County. So Nell, on his drive here today, I'm assuming he started going down new music for our new music segment at the end of every podcast. And brother Darnell King Bentley, DKB, said he fell asleep to brother Aubrey Graham's album.
Yeah, man. Like, it was cool. I'm not saying it wasn't bad.
Bro, you can't.
But
Can't.
for me to bring high energy, I couldn't listen to that.
Okay.
That's not a high energy album. It's
songs for love or something, whatever it's called.
yeah, but with the rain, it's raining outside, it's
Some
pouring
sexy
down,
songs for
it's
you.
Saturday traffic.
Come on, man.
I almost paid for full self-driving because I needed to take a nap.
All right. We're going to deep dive a lot of this stuff. Listen, without further ado, man, I'm going to hear y'all my opening set, man. Let's get it. Man, please. I can't wait to go to Norman's and hear that. To roll them dollars up, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Give me a hug. How many of y'all freak boys used to get that when my hug get back off back in the day?
Yo, I never was a big one on that shit, but I definitely on certain ones I knew I could get it though.
Yes, sir.
My hug.
Where
girl.
my hug, girl? I ain't
hug.
seen you. Where you been at? Where my hug? What's good though, man? How
Especially
you
when I'm
been?
smelling good. I got this lawyer on today. So
Yes, sir.
especially when I'm smelling good.
And
Come
you-
here.
and you hit it with
Yep.
Smell my neck.
Yeah.
What's good though, man? How you been? How your 2 weeks been?
Chilling, man. Just working, trapping, man. I was sick one of the weeks, so I definitely needed. I wasn't going to be able to make it on the pod, so it definitely was needed. Damn cold, boy.
Cold kick your ass?
Yeah, cold kicked my ass for real. So other than that, just trapping, getting ready. Got a new manager starting on Monday,
What's the old boy who you replacing?
Mike.
Mike, okay.
Yeah, so he's replacing Mike.
How he
I've never
Cut
met
him
him. I haven't seen him. Haven't heard anything. They just say, "Hey, by the way, new boss starting on Monday." So
shout out to White Mike. White Mike. We're brothers. Yeah. All right. Mike starting, okay.
just dealing with that shit, silly shit at work. You know, the drivers and the warehouse people. Just,
Same old.
yeah. Yo, I had a driver. He was so it was like I had for some reason this delivery didn't get done. Can't remember why. What was the reason? So I sent a driver. I'm like, hey, I need you to run this down to Queen Anne. He was like, where I'm going? I said, you're going to Queen Anne.
You told me this.
Yeah. So he was like, oh, all right, I ain't been over there in a while. So I was like, all right, cool. Now, for the listeners, Queen Anne, Maryland is over the Bay Bridge if you're from Maryland. Basically, it's like 45 minutes to an hour maybe from the job to where he needed to go. So loaded him up, got him ready, he gone. So that was around like 8:30 a.m. So about 10-ish, the salesman called me. Hey, Darnell, looking for the company looking for the driver. They really need this stuff. I'm like, oh man, he been gone. He should be about to pull up if he ain't there. I'm like, I know he had to stop and get fuel because I drove that truck the day before. So I knew he had to go get fuel. So I'm like, he should be there. He's like, all right.
What time is this in
Like,
the
so
morning?
this is like 10 o'clock when the salesman called. He left around 8:30. So he gives me a call around like 2-ish. And he was like, hey, Darnell, where did you say I needed to go at again? And when he said that, my heart dropped.
Christ.
And I'm like, bro, where are you? He like, man, I came up here to 84 PA. And I'm like, 84 PA? Where the fuck is 84 PA at, bro? He was like, man, I looked at the wrong side of the paperwork, and I looked at the bill to and not the ship to.
Jesus Christ.
So I went, looked at the, went to my computer, I'm looking at 84 PA. This brother drove 4 hours.
To what? PA.
PA, Pennsylvania.
That wrote my mic. Wow.
This brother was an hour away from Pittsburgh.
Well,
when he was supposed to have been an hour away from the job just to make this delivery. So we paid, well, I didn't pay shit because I called this agency and was like, yo, I'm not paying for this. You lost your fucking mind. You think I'm going to pay 8 hours for this man to just go sightseeing? Because that's all he did. He went sightseeing, burning fuel.
did he deliver the load?
No.
Pause.
No, he couldn't. He wasn't going to make it. So we had to pay for another vendor to come and get the wood and and deliver it. So yeah, that was just a whole clusterfuck within itself, and it just was like a snowball worth of shit after that, though. So.
Okay. Well, my 2 weeks was very, very fucking busy. I was in the great state of Tennessee and in the good city of Nashville, man.
Nashville be lit.
They do. Nashville lit. I was also there during Super Bowl weekend, so I went on their little strip and got a little tipsy. Bought me some cowboy boots, cowboy hat, overalls on the way. I will be pardoning them bitches. Hoodie, overalls, and my motherfucking boots.
I don't even really want to see some fucking cowboy boots in the 14.
Them shit look look like goddamn horseshoes.
Boy, that motherfucking gator. That's a big gator.
Yeah. So I got that. I was just out there for work. Fuck, man. I had to fix this shit, but I was very fucking busy. Nah, we good. I can hold this shit. I won't stop. I was very fucking busy. But you know, I got it done, and we back. Ty hit me up. I told him we in the lab Saturday.
On a Saturday.
Saturday, so we here. What else?
You definitely needed to come in anyway, because I don't know how the weather looking.
Yeah. How's Valentine's Day though?
Well, I was in the house watching goddamn Gladiator 2, man.
How was it?
That was chill. I already went to the movies and saw it myself. So.
Oh, I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Is it on the thing?
It's probably so. I was at my mom's, so what happened? I worked, of course, picked up the youngin', had her for a little while, and then I took her home. I was thinking about going into work today, and I was like, nah, fuck it. But I had told my mom, like, Mom, since I don't have any plans, you want to, y'all, you and your friend, y'all going out or anything? She was like, I don't know, let me find out. And she was like, yeah, I'll take you up on your offer. So shit, I kept an eye on one of our clients while they went out and did their thing. And like I said, I was in the house flicking channels. I don't ever get into the first part of the All-Star weekend when it comes to like the celebrity stuff and shit like that.
With the celebrity.
I don't watch that shit. Like Kai annoys me. Drewski annoys me. Like all those little guys, they really annoy me. It make me show my age. Like when I mean annoy the fuck out me, like I want to slam their fucking face in the ground. Like they annoy the fuck out of me. Yeah. So I get tired of that promotion of how they just keep promoting these people, these talentless ass people.
You got to though.
I mean, hey, good for them. I mean, I'm not into it and I don't understand it. So I just Drewski, yeah, but the other two I don't understand it. I mean, because I say Drewski to a certain degree because he was online Instagram type comedian skit type of fella, but he still annoys the fuck out of me, and so I choose not to watch that shit. So I was watching some movies, and then as I was flicking through, because I forgot to bring my damn Fire Stick, I saw Gladiator, and I don't know why I got so many fucking subscriptions. I need to take up that ad. Like, how many subscriptions do you have? I don't fucking know. I got too goddamn many. But
I just found out I was paying for fucking 3 Hulus for a year. That shit came out 109, 109, 109.
Yeah, so I need to. I think Experian does it also. They can look up your. I pay for Experian.
Yeah.
So they can look up all the apps and shit that you have. But I need to. But if you pay for Paramount and on Prime, you could have watched like different movies and shit. So Gladiator was one of the movies. Gladiator 2 was on there. So I watched probably like 15 minutes of that shit, and then that shit was watching me.
Oh,
that was it.
My bad. I was working, dog. So I'm glad too. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Let me ISO on me. I'm fucking glad I was working on Valentine's Day because I don't really like to participate in this a particular day that you gotta fucking tell whoever it is that you dating to love that you love them. You show love every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, going out to eat on Valentine's Day, it ruins the experience because it's just slam packed. It's not like just like, okay, let's find a restaurant on Instagram on a random day and then you go and it's a good experience and you get to whatever. Then a lot of times the restaurants shrink the menu. So
it's almost like New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So you get people in and out. Of course, flowers, a dozen flowers might cost you $20, but on Valentine's Day week, them bitches is $50. Like, it's just a bunch of shit I just don't subscribe to. And not that I want to be a Scrooge about the shit, but if I love you, I'm going to show you action and love 365 days a year, not just on February 14th. And again, if you think about it, every fucking month is always some kind of holiday to stimulate the economy and some other shit. And I just really don't subscribe to that. Like, if I fucking love you, Valentine's Day is whatever day it is. We go on a date night, you want flowers, you eat fucking go to the hookah spot, whatever it is. It's that's it. I don't need one particular day to sit here and tell you and show you that I love you. Like, let's just fucking...
Brother, I hate it.
Yeah.
I know some women love it. I didn't have to really deal with it with Jimmy. Jimmy wasn't like a huge fan of Valentine's Day, the hustle and bustle of it. I mean, she was fine with a card or whatever. Like, I always bought flowers, so buying flowers for Jimmy that's just the norm.
A regular thing, yeah.
That's the norm. So, and then like you said, like going out, the menu is shrunk, and they're trying to really be on like some Denny's or some type shit. They actually want to turn tables. So they
fast.
Like, so they
get you.
They really don't even want you. You know, you're trying to sit there and have conversation and enjoy the moment, but they really want you to like. Hey, you need anything else? Dessert? They trying to.
Normally you gotta ask for the check. Shit, my man.
Yeah,
bring him out.
Yeah. So I don't like that shit. I don't think it's and I look at it also as like say if you did Christmas. So if you did because some people don't do Christmas. Me and Jimmy didn't do Christmas.
Right.
We would, but we Christmas for kids. Yeah. But we would. It seemed like every year, like 1 year I would buy her something, she wouldn't buy me nothing a year. And it would be like vice versa. We didn't know it because we wasn't supposed to get each other shit, but it's just because that's what we do with one another. And so let's say if we exchange gifts in December, now I'm basically showing you how much I love you right there, right?
That part.
Because I'm not going to get you a cheap gift for Christmas.
That part.
So 2 months later, I got to now show you again how much I love you.
Yes.
No, I'm good, beloved. So, hey, I don't mind going. I think I'm a good card picker, so I'll find you a nice card, something like that. But I don't. But people are like, oh, you don't have to do it. Just effort. I mean, I guess I'll teach his own. But I just would hate it if the significant other that I was dealing with, if they like, I really love Valentine's Day.
Fuck
like,
that.
God, come on.
Nah. Nope. Bye. Bye.
Hey.
Now you got to listen. You got some give and take in this relationship, baby. You got to give some, get some. So, you want good gifts throughout the year and all this other shit. Then fucking don't worry about this day.
And it's crazy because you got Christmas. It's like at the end of the year, then the top of the year, you start running the gauntlet. So you got Christmas in December. If they have a birthday between January and February, you're in trouble. Then you got Valentine's Day, and then coming up, you have Mother's Day in May. So
and in between that, it's spring, so she dragging you to brunches.
Something.
So man. Also, real quick, y'all better understand how dedicated I am to bringing y'all content, because I don't play about my fucking haircut, and I do not cheat on my barber. Pause. And I ain't had no cut in fucking 2.5 fucking weeks. I'm in there tomorrow. He's cutting me, only me. Tomorrow.
I started to call my car. I started to call Dave. I was like, do I want to call Dave? I'm like, I know the barbershop like, because everybody got their hair cut for Valentine's Day.
Shit be like, but shit, I'm like, yo, fuck it. Like, shampoo them and go. So y'all, listen, we here though. Let's get to some topics though. The VA dismisses over 1,000 employees as part of a probationary worker purge. This goes back into that thing where Trump wants to shrink the federal government. Let me click this link on here and read a little excerpt from this shit. Veterans Affairs leader dismissed more than 1,000 employees Thursday night as part of White House purge of government workers still in their probationary periods in an effort designed to dramatically reduce the size of federal workforce. In a statement, Secretary Doug Collins said elimination of the post will save roughly $98 million annually, and funds can be redirected into veterans' care and benefits.
Yo, can you imagine, boy? You about 85 days in.
Listen, them checks coming good too. You getting that?
You're like 82. You almost there.
Your benefits done kicked in. No,
Probation's what? 90 days?
Hell no.
What is it?
For them, is a year.
For real?
For most government workers, it's 2 years.
For real? I didn't know that.
Hell no. So shit, you like 6-7 months in, you don't went to the dentist, you get new birth control. Cause she just got a pap smear and they like, yep.
Damn, a whole year probation?
Yo, I got into an argument with this young lady. I ain't gonna say her name, but she worked as admin for the federal police, and they fall under the legislative branch. But what she failed to realize is she was like, "Oh, we legislative branch. The president can't mess with us." I'm like, when it comes to the higher ups on your legislative branch, he can't fuck with them. But you are a worker, and you fall under OPM, Office of Personnel Management. Your ass is still on fucking probation. You are subject to slate. And I said, I don't wish no bad shit on you. I said, but keep your head on a swivel, and you need to start looking. And we just got into this argument. It was like, fuck you. And I don't even talk to her, man. So, Ms. Whitmire, no bad blood. And I don't wish no shit on you. And I hope you don't lose your job. But, you know, that argument we had was crazy. And the fact that, you know, the VA went on a mass hiring during COVID because they had to process the claims of veterans. So they were one of the bigger poor people in the government that were doing remote work. So, you know, and the fact that they, you know, 1,000 employees really ain't a lot. And I ain't gonna lie now, they probably are like in they like 90 to 120 days. I'm gonna say that. I'll be quick. I'm willing to bet a pretty good amount of money they in that 90 to 120 day window. This ain't nobody that's like a year and a half. So
okay.
Now I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Roughly 479,000 employees work in the Department of Healthcare benefits, processing memorial services, and program support jobs of the total. About 43,000 are still in their probationary period, having served less than 2 years.
43,000?
43,000.
Yeah. So yeah, they probably got the fresh new hires. So on the heels of this, right? And it's gonna sound like I'm defending Big T, and I'm really not. The internet all over is in an uproar of how Big T is overhauling the federal government. But I want you to do some research and do your Googles, because if done right, it can lead to a lot of good things. And it's not what he's doing, it's how he's doing it, which should cause the uproar with you. You should be angry at how he's doing it. In 1993, President Bill Clinton gutted the federal government. He did the same exact thing, but he did not do it in the order and rate and similarly as if Big T and Elon doing it.
We also didn't have the type of news that we have now, and just say like
C-SPAN.
This is what I'm about to do right now. Like
he was signed. I watched this old YouTube clip. He just signed an executive order. It's like shh. Like it's somebody. He ain't even reading it. Somebody telling him like, "What's this?" And he just signing. But what I will say, I say all that to say, in 1993, Slick Willie, Bill Clinton, he did make dramatic cuts in the federal government, which led to, at the end of his term, we had a balanced budget. We didn't owe nobody shit. We were in great fucking shape under Bill Clinton. Now, Bill Clinton did a lot of fucked up shit to black people, and he did a lot of fucked up shit, period, immorally. But one thing when he did, as far as the government and our budget, he balanced that bitch. He balanced that hoe. He handed it off to the Bush boy, and he was good. And then, but shit, it's like when you hit a couple draft picks or some shit. You hit a couple parlays. You ain't know. He's like, I'm gonna just play $50. That $50 turned into like 40,000. You come now, you the dude in charge with a brand new bank, and Bush went crazy. So, and that's what happened. So, do your Googles. Bill Clinton did the same exact thing in 1993. He just didn't do it with all the rah-rah and all the hoopla. And he had humility and he had grace and just pure professionalism when he did it. And that's, I think, that's what's making the difference. It's how Big T is doing it, not what he's doing. All right. So since we talking about Big T, right?
Did you see about that resignation shit? Remember when he was talking about he wanted people to quit?
All right. You want to talk about that?
We can. It's right here.
What happened? What is that? What's that?
Further from the moves that he just did with cutting the VA stuff, the offer of tens of thousands of federal employees offered them 8 months of severance pay in exchange for their resignations. About 75,000 individuals accepted that offer, and they said it fell well short of the 200,000 that the administrative officials had hoped would consider it.
He got about, how many, did they say how many he had signed up? It was a lot.
75,000.
75,000.
Mm-hmm.
So
but they wanted 200,000. So
here's the play. Yes, he's authorized to do that. But what he doesn't, Congress covers the funding. Bruh, the government might, we gonna get to that in a second. I don't want to politic y'all out, but we got some real, there's a lot of shit that's happening while we gone. He can do what he said, but he don't cover the money. Congress covers the money. So when you talk about budgets and all that other shit, who's accounting for that 8 months of severance pay? We just gonna pull it out our ass?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna fund Ukraine. He ain't pulling this money out like Sleepy Joe was. So where's this fucking money, 8 months of money that you gonna pay? Let's just say 200,000 people said, yep, we'll sign up, we want it. Where's that money coming from?
They wanted 200,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Even where's the 75,000?
But I'm saying
75,000 people.
But what if 200,000? Where is that money coming from? Where you're not accounting for that. So you make him so a lot of it, and there's nothing in writing. It's like buying a car. The salesman can promise you all he wants to, but until that shit is in writing, and you sign on that paperwork, and you didn't get in paperwork saying, "Hey, I want unlimited car washes for the first year, unlimited oil changes, free Sirius satellite radio," and you sign that paperwork and drive off, yo, I don't owe you shit. And them people who signed up for that shit thinking that they're gonna get severance pay, I'm again, bet number 2. I'm willing to bet a good amount of money. If they don't approve that budget, they just gonna take them resignations because it's literally you said I resign.
Yes.
And ain't gonna pay you shit. Cause there's nothing in writing. You just heard the news and you got an email saying we'll pay you.
Because hopefully what you probably think is you get the double dip for like the next couple, at least the next 8 months, if that's unemployment or having another job, finding another job and so, hey, this job is paying me and I don't even work there anymore. And also I'm getting paid at this new job. So I guess maybe that was some of the thinking of it, that I'm going to get the chance to double dip for the next couple months.
Bingo. So I would not have jumped on that even if I really wanted to. I would have just kind of waited and saw what was going to happen and how it was going to unfold. Because you would have had to use common sense that if they wanted 200,000 people to submit resignations, that 200,000 people wasn't signing up off the jump. Like, it's just not happening. You know, nobody ain't leaving their cush jobs. Damn, I made another point and I was going to say something. Yeah, you remember what I was saying? I was like, we get back to it.
I didn't get a chance. I didn't give you a chance.
It was what the fuck? It don't matter. All right, Big T. Big T. He is ending. Big T is in the federal housing. He in the federal housing program. Trump signed an executive order that individuals who are on public housing, they have 2 years, effective 2026. You have to figure your life out because public housing isn't something you're supposed to be on all your life. It's only to get you on your feet. Listen, all you bad bitches, Instagram models, and good looking floozies out here that's been getting by with $200 rent, with penthouses in Houston and Atlanta and LA. Somehow you fucking got your grandma who died fucking HUD voucher and shit. Let tick tock, your ass on the clock. You have to come join the rest of us who paying mortgages, fucking rent. Stop playing. Yeah, you have to figure it out. You ain't gonna be able to get braids every week and about $800 wigs. You have to figure this shit out. And although there should be some exceptions, like older, elderly people, shit like that, people on fixed income. But I do, and I sound wild, but I do agree that like HUD, you shouldn't be on HUD all your life. Like once you get on the list, I don't think you should
terminating the whole HUD staff.
The staff?
Mm-hmm. Say it right here. Start with this one part. It said President Trump's directive will cause more people across the nation in rural, urban, and suburban communities alike to struggle to afford high housing and costs and be at risk of housing instability, eviction, and worst cases, homelessness.
Shit.
At a time when housing costs are far out of reach for renters and when homelessness is at an all-time high, our communities cannot afford for the Trump administration to decimate the federal agency tasked with helping low-income households remain stability. So terminating the HUD staff will make it significantly harder for states and communities to access the investments that they need.
I mean, I want to reiterate the fact that you should not be on HUD for your whole life. Like what incentives does that make you to go out and work harder and you know what I'm saying? You would think that, all right, like if I should be paying $3,500 in rent, but my rent only $600, I can use the rest of that money. I can start saving and to purchase a home or a condo, whatever the case may be. But a lot of times, most people ain't doing that. They thinking that shit. I'm on the list, nigga. I done waited 2 years to get on this list. I'm on this list. I'm set.
Yep. So what the people who don't know about what the HUD is, they're used for resources for. They provide rental assistance to help low-income households afford their homes, build and preserve affordable rental housing for low-income households, address and prevent homelessness, which has reached the highest level on record, operate and maintain public housing and other affordable housing for millions of seniors, people with disabilities, families, and young children. Revitalize neighborhoods, promote economic development, improve community facilities, including infrastructure and services in low-income communities. Reform restrictive zoning and land use regulations that inflate housing costs. And also investigate and enforce fair housing and civil rights laws. That's a lot.
I wouldn't say ban HUD because you still need some of that. What is it called? HUD is Housing for Urban Development. I wouldn't call it. You would have to rename it because I'm willing to bet a large amount of money again. I might name this podcast. I'm willing to bet, but
I mean that's what people used to talk about back when I was looking at houses years ago, or even before that. HUD homes. So you gotta find them HUD homes.
So, I'm willing to bet it's a large amount of people of non-urban descent that are being affected by this as well. So, everything that you just named, we about half of that we still need oversight on. And if you get rid of that, then where is the oversight? It damn sure ain't at the state level because you don't even hear about that type of shit. So, again, hey, you floozies, you got. You got 3 years because he said you got the rest of this year and starting 2026. Your 2 years start, so you better figure it out. All right. The Army is removing Army and the Navy is removing web pages that highlight women's service. In an effort to align with President Trump's recent executive order that terminates DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Initiatives across federal government, the Army and Navy have taken down web pages that highlight the history and myriad contributions of female soldiers and sailors. While the web pages on history of female services remains intact on the U.S. Army Reserve website, the Army links to its Women in Army History page has been taken down as of Monday and leads readers back to its homepage. I disagree with the shit. But I had a good. Let me see. I got a like when people hear DEI, right? They immediately think of black people and hiring black people and all this other shit. And it's deeper than that. And I'm trying to connect my Bluetooth because it's a clip on YouTube that I want you to hear was I think it's Roland Martin and this white guy. And they talk about it. I want to see if I don't think I can I might not be able to do it, but let me play it. Let's see.
It's a lot that is going on, and I agree. Michael made the point with Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. Yeah, you don't respond to everything, but there are some things that you do respond to, and I felt that yesterday. The reason I spent so much time yesterday and today with those attacks on the disabled, on DEI, because really what they are trying to suggest, and they're very clear with it, is that one, when they say DEI, they really mean black people.
Correct.
But two, what they also are saying is white women, go sit your ass down as well. All we want are compliant white women. And so they are absolutely taking this manly, heterosexual, white male only philosophy, and that's what's driving their entire narrative. And people don't understand the depths of this and really how locked and loaded they are when it comes to it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right.
DEI explain. I don't really fuck with Roland Martin like that, but he cooked that. He cooked the white dude. Yeah, you're exactly right. What else we got? All right. Last Sunday, the culminating event of the NFL. It's a sad 6 months for us. Some of y'all niggas gonna have to sit with your girl on Sundays and watch Lifetime movies in which you know the woman gonna kill that dude. We know it. You gonna have to do it. But Super Bowl 59 was played. Kansas City, Pat Mahomes Chiefs versus my man Jalen Hurts, aka the new Nino Brown. Mm-hmm. In Super Bowl 59. Give us your recap on the Super Bowl, my brother.
Ass whipping occurred.
BTA.
Yeah. Straight belt the ass. It was over in the first half.
Over in the first quarter.
It was over in the first quarter, yeah. The Eagles just showed how dominant they really were. They were the better team. A lot of people knew they were the better team, but it was just so hard to bet against Mahomes and them, especially making it to the Super Bowl. Because I like Philly and I love Saquon. I wanted him to get a chip, but it was like I couldn't bet with my heart, so I didn't put any bets on it at all. And Philly just dominated up front. Their defensive line played out of their minds.
Child University of Georgia, because that's all it fucking was.
And they just dominated. Mahomes didn't have time to do much of nothing. Shit, halftime was like 32, 30-something, 31-0. I don't know, something like that at halftime. It was fucking ridiculous.
What they did, nobody. First off, the over-under on the whole game was 41. It was 41 on the game. So I'm like, yeah. I was like, it's not going to be high scored. I said, yeah, I could see 18, 14, 20 to 17, some shit like that. I was like, it's gonna be a good fucking game. Cause what's my man on their defense, on the Chiefs defensive line, the beast. You know what I'm talking about?
Big dog.
Big dog. Yeah. I'm like, between him, Jalen Carter, I was like, I ain't think they was gonna stifle Saquon like they did, but I also didn't think
if they were gonna win, that's what I thought they had to do. If they were gonna win, like you can't let Saquon just run buck wild.
But the DBs played, they must have had the Ninja Turtle little bandanas on their eyes, but they ain't cut the eye holes in them because they was giving up. everything, my brother.
Yeah.
And I started watching the game. So I had went downtown Nashville and got tipsy, came back, took a nap. And when I woke up, the kickoff had just happened. And what I was like, what, first that first deep ball to AJ Brown, and he stiff on my man in the face, and they called offensive pass interference, whatever. I said, here they go with this Kansas City Chief bullshit. And then he hit him again. Bow. So okay. And then it was like Chiefs went 3 and out. Then Eagles got the ball, scored again. And Chiefs got the ball, went 3 and out. I said, oh, okay, hold on. Not 2 in a row.
I thought when Jalen Hurts threw the interception, I was like, fucked up. So this is about to be the chance.
Oh yeah, because he just slung it up. Yeah.
And I'm like, this is about to get the Chiefs going, but it didn't. That's when Mahomes threw the pick 6.
To my you listen. That's the first white DB drafted like that in a long time. That high.
Yeah.
Like you got the I think
it was his birthday.
It was shout out Jason Sehorn was probably the last one. Jason Sehorn and other than what was the old school white like a white wide receiver before
white wide receiver.
It was Don Beebe. It was a dude that played for the Packers though. He was nasty, white boy. He used to get he was slick. He was nice. Slippery, yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking
before
about.
Puka and the other white boy who played wide receiver, but like it was
I know his name.
Wide receivers and DBs at white wide receivers. I mean, you had Christian McCaffrey daddy, Ed McCaffrey. But no, he was a wide receiver. Ed McCaffrey was he was a wide receiver.
You sure?
Yeah, because he played with Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was the tight end. McCaffrey was a wide receiver.
Oh, okay.
But because it was him and oh man, I forgot old boy name, but it wasn't a lot of
Jordy
white
Nelson.
Jordy Nelson, yeah, slippery. But it wasn't a lot of white receivers and DBs and what's his name? I forgot the old boy for the Eagles, but he is fast, and the boy can play. But back to the Super Bowl, the game was over before halftime.
Mm-hmm.
But halftime came, and everybody was there to watch what was going to unfold. Mm-hmm. Now, prior to this, a leaked set list by DJ Academics had been leaked. And I think I got it on my phone. A leaked set list was leaked. And where the fuck is it at? And everybody was like, this can't be it. This cannot be real. There's no fucking way. The set list was GNX Trailer Song, Squabble Up, Humble, DNA, Euphoria, Man in the Garden, Peekaboo, Luther with SZA, All Stars feature SZA, Not Like Us, and TV Off with DJ Mustard coming out. Even the Joe Budden went viral because it was like, if you think this is the fucking set list, you niggas are stupid. There's no way he's performing it. And Kendrick came out, and Uncle Sam, a.k.a. Samuel motherfucking Jackson. Samuel L. Came out.
As the black Uncle Sam. I loved it.
And I'm gonna let you take it away because I have other opinions about.
No, I liked it. I like what he did with the black Uncle Sam and how they were how Sam would tell him not to do certain things. Don't do that. You acting like a. I like that. And I appreciate it. I mean, of course, you know he's gonna come out with GNX. I mean, as you were watching the halftime show, you see the guy that he brought the car out. So of course you knew he was going to start with something off the album because they brought the car out.
They did.
So you knew that was going to happen. Now I want to know where the fuck did all them people come from that was getting out of that goddamn car.
So I can tell you how. So if you look at the car, it was a cutout under it, and it seemed like it made it look like the car was. It would have if you were to think it like it was elevated, but it wasn't, and they had it. It was flush, and they were just coming up. from under the stage.
I knew that. I mean, yeah. But that was slick though. Like, it really was though. Like, how the fuck is all them people? It was like a clown car, you know.
So did you like Kendrick's overall performance?
I did.
I thought that shit was trash.
Why?
I'm about to tell you. So my thing with Kendrick Lamar, and everybody, I posted something on social media. I was like, oh, y'all waited all this for this Kendrick man. And then my homeboy Simon, shout out to Simon from the 757, he hit me up. He was like, oh, you missing the big picture. He got on stage, talk about how proud it is to be a black man. You posting hate for likes. No, I ain't posting shit for likes. I'm just posting my opinion, brother. Secondly, this is the biggest stage of your life at this time. Now, prior to this, you smoked the fucking Grammys. You smoked the Grammys. And Kendrick can fucking rap. I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. I have the GNX fucking vinyl. I bought it because I'm collecting records, but I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. But I will say it. I've been on record saying the boy fucking can rap. Mm-hmm. He's fucking the genius on the way, just the way this nigga mind goes, and he has these hidden meanings and shit is fucking crazy. You have all these hidden meanings, and I get it, right? But how many times have you watched the Super Bowl and you have to be like, all right, I got to go back and watch this to get it? Normally it's a hit. It's a hit. It's it. That's it. But all these hidden meanings, and I get the hidden meanings, but this was your chance to shine and show off and show the fuck out. Now, you chose to bring Drake in this shit, and that's why I don't like that shit. Yo, you won the fucking battle. So? If them songs you did at the Grammys when he had the water and shit and all of that shit, you know what I'm talking about? Mm. Bruh, fucking look up his Grammy performance. It was like a pool on stage. It was fucking, he was in shackles and like all this like slave type shit. He smoked it. But he took this, like, I just didn't understand. Like, you took your shine away by continuing to jab at Drake. Bro, you won. So? You won. So? And here's my thing. And people are like, oh, Jay-Z picked him, right? Jay-Z picked him, right?
Correct.
If Jay-Z picked Nas, do you think that nigga will let Nas do Ether?
Yeah.
Now you can't sit here and say that shit with a straight face and say he'll let Nas do Ether. Fuck Jay-Z. Yeah, you fat mother. Like, come on, he would not let that nigga do no Ether at the fucking Super Bowl.
But that song wasn't Ether, though.
It was. What?
That's not Ether.
That
ain't either.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Bop, 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 bop. Nigga, what are you talking about? All right, Exhibit A. I want to enter into the court's records. Somebody from Barstool wrote a little excerpt. I'm going to read it. Please, let's put this to rest. Stop comparing Kendrick Lamar to Drake. It was never competition to begin with. The only reason Not Like Us gained attention and did is simple. It was a diss track aimed at Drake. Historically, people love to rally around hate, especially when it's directed at greatness. Look at Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, LeBron James, Michael Jordan. The greatest in their respective fields are always met with scrutiny, resentment, and irrational criticism. It's the same reason people loathe Nick Saban and the Alabama dynasty. That's a fact. When all you do is win, people search for a reason to hate. Drake is no exception. Spare me the nonsense about Kendrick has more Grammys. Those awards lost their credibility the moment they were handed to Macklemore over Kendrick himself. I lost my fault. Kendrick Lamar had a golden opportunity to solidify himself as a generational icon and fumble. His Super Bowl halftime show, a moment that should have been career defining, was forgettable at best. And what was the highlight of his performance? The moment he mentioned Drake's name. That's it. The peak of his set. Drake summed it up best. It's clear because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot. Kendrick, biggest hit in recent memory, revolves around taking shots at Drake, the greatest to ever do it. That's no coincidence. If anything, that proves even at his best, Kendrick still needs Drake's name to generate a buzz. And let's talk about the set list. Absolutely atrocious. I enjoy Kendrick's music, but the song selection was underwhelming. I agree. If he hadn't been so hyper-focused on his beef with Drake, maybe that would have been curated a performance that reflected a full scope of his talent instead of fixated on a diss track. Yeah. Sidebar. I don't want to talk about Serena because at the end of the day, no one won bigger at that last night's Super Bowl than Drake. Even when people think they found cracks in his armor, he still reigns supreme. Whether you love him or hate him, his presence is undeniable. The biggest moment of the night, the moment that set the media on fire, wasn't about Kendrick's performance or his music. It was the reference to Drake. That alone speaks volumes. The culture moves when Drake moves, and until someone else proves they can shift the industry the way that he has, he remains untouchable.
Nigga, is you done yet? The fuck?
Period.
First of all, this makes me. I like both artists. I like Drake more than I like Kendrick Lamar. Fuck Drake. The bitch. I'm gonna talk like Donnell talk. Fuck that. So this bitch ass nigga always like the fucking throw
Wake
rocks.
him up. Wake him up.
This bitch ass nigga like. So when he was fucking trolling Meek Mill for how many motherfucking years, it was cool because he turned the whole world against Meek. Oh, fuck Meek. Meek Mill. He cried, he whined. Now that he done got belt the ass for however long it's been, oh, stop. You're beating him too much. Why would you keep beating the man when he's down? Bitch, fuck you. No. Because it would have been the opposite if he didn't do the song. Oh, why he didn't do the song? He did the song. I'm glad he did the song. And when he said his name, he smiled. Say Drake. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I'm here. I'm getting it all. I'm going to eat it all up. Pause. Matter of fact, ain't no pause. I'm going to eat it all up. I'm going to get all this shit. I won the Grammys. I had your Canadian suit, whatever the shit they talk about, his jean outfit he on at the Grammys.
Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, he had all that. And I'm glad he did the fucking song. He should have did the fucking song. Because anybody else would be like, well, that's the reason why he here, right? Because of this song, right? So I'm going to do the fucking song. No, he did what he was supposed to do.
This was his defining moment in this. Nothing else mattered.
What was going to change? What the fuck? What if he'd have played the songs that you wanted him to play, what else was going to happen in his career? It wasn't going to just skyrocket. They're like, oh my God, the fucking AJ, you know how I am. But the fucking white families is just not going to all of a sudden just be like, oh, I'm going to go buy a Kendrick Lamar album. Stop it. Stop the bullshit.
I ain't saying it was. Now,
so why is it saying it's defining? What the fuck else was going to make him excel to what other fucking level?
At this, okay, and we'll be able to revisit this shit in some years. I honestly, he will have to really, he will never peak higher than this shit with Drake.
So what?
So what? That's like saying Nas has peaked bigger than Ether. Like Ether is not. What you mean when?
When did he peak? What did he peak? What album did he peak?
The King's Disease won a Grammy. King's is like
okay.
dog. Come on.
But
name
a song.
Name
a song.
I'm not a Nas fan. I'm not a Nas fan.
Song.
No. I got to go to my iTunes. I'm not a Nas fan. I can call a Nas expert.
I don't want that.
I'm not a Nas fan, is what I'm saying.
You got to give me a song.
Let me go to my iTunes.
Oh, you going to go to that and be like, oh, I know that song. That's what you got to go to do.
I'm not familiar with the nigga like that.
Because that did not make Nas just stayed Nas.
Dog, no, don't do that.
Nas just stayed. He didn't go up. He didn't go down. Nas just stayed Nas.
If I rule the world, New York State of Mind.
That's not King Disease.
The world was yours. The world was yours. One mic made you look.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about King Disease. You just told me King Disease won a Grammy. I don't give a fuck about. I mean that. I love Nas. You said that after Ether, it made Nas go up.
27 Summers replaced me with Big Sean, Don Toliver. That shit called Spicy with A$AP Ferg. And which one? This wasn't the one that had. Car 85 with Uncle Charlie on it, dog.
What song was that?
It's called Car 85. Anyway, the shit won a Grammy. All I'm saying is
the argument ain't winning.
All I'm saying is Ether.
Donnie, his argument ain't winning.
Ether does not define. He beat Jay-Z. He beat arguably most people's number one rapper in they
he beat him in a battle. All right.
But that doesn't define who he is.
It doesn't. But Drake the one who can't take a fucking loss. He the one who can't take the loss. Why he got to keep going back and revisiting Joe Budden? That's why Joe went off. Bitch, get off my dick. Don't get on my dick now because you got your ass whipped. Stay off my dick.
No, not this time, nigga. Because, Drake, Joe is very biased. And he said it. I would like to see him die. I want to see him get shot. Boom. Right? And he used his power.
Shot?
No. Like
Oh,
I want. He was like the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like the.
Well, first of all,
the shot from Pusha T.
First of all, there's not too many people that's going to beat Drake. Let's get it.
He survived the shot from Pusha T. Like Pusha T. grazed.
He survived because he knew. Let me leave it alone.
No, he engaged. But when that tick 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 tick, your boy 666, that should have been an ender.
But
that dumpy freestyle wasn't no punk neither.
Once again, Drake could say some shit. You now when you rap, this ain't Mika. These niggas ain't talking about money. These niggas rapping about your bitch ass. Meek ain't going back. Meek been lost his that grind for like battling, going at a nigga. Cause he wanna rap around like you can't out rap.
Rolls Royces and all that.
Ain't but too many niggas that's gonna out rap Drake when it come to shining. Like, nigga, I got a plane. So it is only gonna be but two other rappers, 3. Ye, Hove, and maybe Ross. And of course, he still got more money than Ross. But Ross know how to talk that fancy shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to battling, you lost. That's it. You take this L like a fucking man. And that's the thing. When he was running around champion, that he fucking killed Mika, and everything was fucking fine. Now that somebody's that was the same thing when Remy spanked Nicki ass. People was like, all right, goddamn, Remy, leave her alone.
Nah. So here's the difference between you. I ain't gonna say it's apples and oranges, but it's here's the difference, right? And I don't really want to get into be too nuanced, right? But if you want to know, you want to know. Drake signed the biggest record deal of all time. It's rumored to be at $400 million. He recouped that million. It's a reason why a nigga of his stature was dropping 3 albums a year and stayed on tour. He recouped, and it was a 360 because they was in his everything he put out, they was in it. So he recouped way more than the 400, right? He was in the middle of renegotiating his deal. Then this shit popped off. Did he ask for it? I don't think he ain't asked for it. Well, kinda, but not fully, because he took that shit with first person shooter. He took that out of context, and then Kendrick fired back. Then he fires back with that the one song Push Ups, right? And then that's when shit ensued. But the Push Ups was in retaliation to whatever that shit was on Future and them shit, right? They both signed to the same label. And it sounds like I'm caping, but it makes perfect sense. If we in the middle of negotiating a deal, and now you probably asking me for $700, $800 million because you gave you 4 and you fulfilled it, you crushed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now you in the middle of a beef, and it's like, and in that beef, it was Kendrick signed a short-term deal, and the terms of that deal went public. It was like, hey, I'm gonna sign a 1 project deal, which was with GNX, and if you do good, then I'll sign a long-term. So it's beneficial to them to boost Kendrick so I can sign him long term and throttle the man who's the boy. So I can really sign both of y'all niggas. I get you for the cheaper because I'm not giving you 400. I'm giving you 800. Fuck that. I give you 4. Whatever, I give you that. And I could do both. I could diminish your value, sign you, boost this nigga up, and sign him long term. That's the play. I ain't never gonna argue and say that Drake ain't have the button and he throttling shit, and he was on that run with fucking killing Meek. But what it was his rapping ability is what killed Meek, not the fact that they throttling Meek fucking records and all of this other shit. They throttled these nigga records and they pushed fucking Kendrick shit through the roof. And I ain't saying that nigga record wasn't shit, because nigga, you know we jammed to that shit, period. And I ain't even no Kendrick fan. But they pushed that fucking record. They hit the button on that hoe. When I say button, they sent that shit to Elon at SpaceX, nigga, and sent that motherfucker to Mars, and they left that nigga shit. They left Drake shit in Miami, nigga. That's it. That's what happened. And that's what his argument is.
All right, that's business. They ain't got nothing to do with you getting your belt ass. That's business.
He got belt ass.
Business,
all I'm saying,
that's business with the white man.
No, it's unfair, and nothing in life is fair. I get it, because my days blame nothing in life. Fair is for judge
I can't remember who was talking about it. Like, there's a reason why Drake know about things like this, because he's done it. He's been on the other side of it.
But when it's about nigga, again, Lucian Grange them as a businessman, that's perfect, nigga. That's the play. Like, shit, we gonna up him. We gonna push this GNX. That nigga GNX shit broke records. Wow, he re-up. He signed a long-term deal with UMG. We're gonna throttle you, and it's a reason. And this shit makes sense. They kept saying ever since Scorpion, after Scorpion, Drake just been kind of falling off. He been beefing with them niggas. And he just been giving them niggas whatever.
He has. That's why Joe goes so hard on his albums when he do his reviews, because
you got to. It's been like, nigga, y'all throttling me. You ain't giving me what I need. How do you think I'm gonna give you my slap? That nigga.
Also, I mean, don't stop fucking signing these. This shit is the NBA now. Stop fucking signing these 5-year, 6-year deals when you need to be just signing for 2 album deals or 1 album deal. And when you are at that statute of a artist that he is, you should be able to do that. But when you signing for 5, 6 albums at your age, hey, I don't know if it's smart. I don't know if it's smart business.
Yeah.
Anybody who tour is always going to, if you're someone, I don't give a fuck. Wu-Tang still go overseas. Cat Madonna and them still run shit overseas. So I don't care. So whenever Drake say, "Hey, load up the buses, we going on tour," it's going to sell out.
Yeah,
everywhere, no matter what.
Australia, he's killing Australia right now.
Yeah, he's
killing it.
So
all I'm saying is, I get it, and
he will continue to always move the meter.
All right, how much you think this party album selling first week?
I think it's going to do well.
What's well?
Sure, I don't even know what's well when it comes to fucking streams. I don't know, but I'm sure well over 1 million. Like,
nah, nobody sells 1 million. Like,
why not? You're waiting.
No, not streaming 1 million. We talking about, you know how they equivalent.
Will him be platinum?
Sales? So they like, so pretty much now in the record industry, nigga, 80 to 150 is great, but like Weeknd did 450. Drake did 600 on the
I think the album's going to do whatever.
I'm saying 250. It's billed as a party album, and that was his loophole to get around UMG. It's a party featuring Drake, but then
right, because it got more on the second half of the album is more party.
But if you listen to the shit, it's literally a Drake album.
They do like party got like on the back end. Party got like, I was looking at the track I was driving. He got like 6 straight songs, just him, and then they go back to Drake and then them 2 again. So I think the number's going to do well because they want to hear what he has to say. And then Party Next Door, like I fucks with Party Next Door.
A lot of people don't, but I fucks with PNB.
No, I fucks with Party Next Door. No, I'm glad they actually did the album. And I'm not saying that the album was bad, but I'm like, I just needed something that get me amped up. That wasn't Now I would definitely listen to this shit. Cruising home. Yeah, I would listen, leaving here and going home and listen to it. I would listen to it.
Sound system in my kitchen. You got to play. Give me a hug.
Oh, you see my shit knocked.
I thought that nigga had kickers in there. Bitch.
Sound like
that niggas had like a Messier in the back kicking a soccer ball. I
be thinking, I'm like, they got the extra music shit in? Because the other dude, he was like, yo, you got what do you say? You got boxing and shit? I was like, fuck no, because he got a Tesla too. I'm like, nah,
he was like, yo, premium, my boy.
We knock it over there. Yeah. But no, it just was not. What I was listening to, it was just not. I needed to wake up and get myself going, get my blood going, so I
it
can.
Ain't for that.
But it's not. I mean, I didn't expect for it to be that. It's just, it really was some night cruising with your lady, hand on her thigh. Yeah, y'all floating down the highway. Nah, that shit is like, nah. Uh-huh. Or you about to go get some cut and the honey pack running through your veins. One or the other.
All right, before we get out of here, man. TikTok is back on the Apple app. So all you stupid fuckers who paid $5, $6, $7, $10,000 for a fucking iPhone.
I did see that on people they was going crazy about that shit on like eBay, like really buying a phone with that shit on there. Like, yo, you crazy?
You stupid. All right, I got a question for you. On the breakup, right? How you feel when your girl like use all your plugs? Like she go to your car wash, she use your TV mountain nigga. She go to like the nigga that do your oil changes for the low ski, your motherfucking supermarket plug that don't check under your buggy. So anything you want extra, like she use all your shit after the breakup. Don't use my plugs, man.
It depends on the breakup.
I don't give a fuck. These are my plugs, though.
Yeah, I know, but it depends on the breakup. We break up bad on some. you cheated or some shit, nah, you can't be using my peoples. But if it was something mutual and we went our separate ways, I'm cool with it. I'm
using
cool
your
with
plugs,
it. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
getting half off using your sneaker plugs and all.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Oh, man.
Only in a bad breakup, I'm not cool with. Like, you can't now. Like, wait a minute, you can't be using my hookups and going.
You go to the store to pick your shit up. You're like, yo, I seen Shorty just can't pick hers up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
who told you to hold her size?
Yeah.
Nah, I got
What-
she was with
No,
you. No,
what
she
size did she get? I know what size was running through that motherfucker. So what size did she get? Shit.
She got a 6.5 and a 10.
Yeah. Oops upside your head.
He named it.
Fuck that. Fuck that. But no, I ain't mad at that though. I ain't mad. You know, you
Shit.
use the plugs I put you on with. It's cool. As long as we just didn't as long as we didn't go out bad, we cool. We cool.
Let me see what else. I had other random. You dealing with a chick and like either this nigga she worked with, so like it's niggas that be trying to holler and she acting like she clueless to the dumb shit. Do that irk your nerves or you just be like whatever?
Hold on, say that
Like
again?
it's clear, like you dealing with a chick,
Mhm.
and it's clear like the trainer nigga or nigga at the front desk somewhere or somebody she work with, like it's clear this nigga trying to holler and she's acting like oblivious. Like, no, he's not. It's like, all right, like stop playing. Like I can't even like a bitch picture on Instagram and you sit here talking about
Yeah.
shit, but you don't know this nigga trying to holler at you.
Yeah.
Like what? Like I want to pick your brain about something. Can you hit me up? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Some stupid shit like that. Like, I love your entrepreneurial spirit. I would love to pick your brain. Nigga, hold on, fam. And wait, I don't feel his energy is. But you could tell energy on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
It's just like random shit that the last 2 weeks that I've been jotting down in my phone. Like,
No, I understand that. That's weird shit. That's weird tendencies.
like, how you so smart to know my shit, but you just so stupid when it comes to your shit? Like,
I don't know, because
that's just random. Like I said, it's just random
we're
shit.
whores, so we don't turn down anything. Like sometimes I want to do women think that like men don't turn down women.
All the time.
My man, he had sent me a joint. That shit said, you gotta be a pretty ugly ass woman if a man tell you he got a girlfriend.
That should be your closing thought. Yeah.
Oh, that shit crazy. But no,
that's a fact though. In a sense.
but
yeah.
not like I've turned down women, that shoot their shot. I just wasn't attracted to them. It wasn't like they were bad or anything. It's just I wasn't attracted to them. So I'm like, like
Is what it
no, yeah.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens on both sides.
It do.
I mean, I know I could either way, like as a man, you feel good about yourself that I could shoot my shot at this woman and she shut you down and you like, damn. So I guess maybe sometimes when a woman may think like, I'm gonna shoot my shot at this guy, like fuck it. And then you get shot down, like, that's exactly however that made you feel. That's what a man feels when he gets shot down.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
New music, man. New music. What you got?
Let me see. Like I said, I like the Party and Drake album, so I fucks with that.
It's called Some Sexy Songs for You.
I like West Side album. It's cool.
Okay.
There's a lot of features. It's really nothing but him by himself. A lot of other guys and Stove God cooks.
Okay.
I was listening to Scola has from Baltimore.
Scola dropped the album?
It's 7-pack.
Okay.
Is on there.
Let me go to buy that right now.
YBS Scola. He dropped something. I listened to that. It's cool. It's like some Valentine's Day shit for real. Flo J, she dropped the album. First 4 songs was nice, but I was like, let me get into this Party Drake album. I was digging that Flo J shit off the rip.
Okay.
Yeah, shorty from LSU.
Oh, Flage.
Yeah,
That's
Flage.
Flage.
I'm sorry,
Soldier
Flage.
Slim daughter. Yeah.
Not Soldier Slim. Camouflage.
No, Camouflage. My fault.
Camouflage.
Yeah,
Shorty that got
yeah,
murdered.
yeah.
Rapper from Louisiana. Yeah, like her first 4, I was like, okay. But I was like, by the time I wanted to listen to that, because I knew we would probably talk about, of course, Drake and Party. So let me get on that. But yeah, Shorty album. I was like, okay. I like that. But I was listening to those. So I'm gonna probably finish Flo J joint going back. That's about it. Good music. Right. Good music. It's good music.
I got A-Lex, A-L-E-X, a song called Casual. I've been listening to that. Jagged Edge just dropped a brand new album called All Original Parts Volume 1. Standout tracks on that is He Said, She Said, Just Might Get It, No Other Words, To Me. There's a group called They, They with a period. Album called Love Jones, Fire.
Oh shit! What's the name drop? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Who?
I didn't know that shit dropped.
What?
That Fuck a Friend Zone 2. Jacquees and Dej Loaf.
Oh, let me buy that right now. I'm about to buy that right now.
I've been waiting for this because it's been so much because Dion's daughter, Deandra, been crashing out the last couple of days.
For real?
She's a fucking crash out. She's gonna do postpartum or something.
I just purchased it.
She's a fucking crash out.
Crashing out for what?
Always on Twitter about him, Jacquees and Dej, because they been spending time. They doing hella shit with the album. Like they doing promotion for this shit. Yeah. I didn't even know this shit was out. Yeah, okay, this shit.
I just purchased it.
Oh yeah, I'm listening to that on my way back. Yeah, this shit got 16 tracks.
So they Offset released I listened to a diss track to Cardi called 10 on Valentines Day. That's tough. Get at your baby mama. Listen, I got one you wouldn't have never thought came out. You ready?
What's that?
Marvin Sapp released an R&B album called If I Were an R&B Singer. It's really not nothing to rave about. It give you more of a gospel vibe, but he has an amazing voice. He put one out that's for the older crowd.
There's a lot of new tracks came out. Oh man, Gucci Preference. I listened to that shit was all right. Offset, his other single.
I got White Soul. This white girl named Sailor, Sailorr. The EP is called Cut Up, and the title track Cut Up is a fucking slap.
EST album's trash. Trash. I mean, I'm not a fan of him anyway. So
I'm not either.
One motherfucker said compared him to the Snowman, and then I heard that bullshit, and he make that little junky ass noise. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
SZA dropped another deluxe. She dropped a second deluxe right after the Super Bowl, so I haven't got a chance to listen to it, but she dropped that. Yeah. Closing thoughts, man. What you got?
I was thinking about a lot of shit coming over this motherfucker. Oh, Ty got the galaxies.
Ty shot me?
Yeah, he just posted on Twitter.
My man.
Yeah, Ty.
My man.
Yeah, he just posted them motherfuckers. Lord have mercy. I need them galaxies.
Man, I think we did. I think it's pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them. I ain't worried about that shit this time. I'm loaded now. I was poor.
No, my boy said, I asked Nell about sneakers in January. He said, listen, I ain't buying shit because it's what you said is one. First, it was something was like, it's only one fucking thing. The task is one thing first.
First thing first. That task, yeah, no, it's some galaxies.
Yeah.
That's it. I ain't worried about shit else. I'll double back on anything else. I don't know, man. Lately I've been thinking about like life, friends and shit. I mean, like, yo, I used to go back and forth because I'm a Libra and I believe in fairness and shit. So a lot of times, like, I don't really do anything to people because I don't want them to do anything to me.
Right.
And then it's like, especially like negative, because I don't have a halfway button. I was like,
all the way at 9.
Yeah, that's it. So I still be thinking about like weak ass shit niggas did. And I'm like, niggas still ain't called. Nigga don't say nothing. Nigga don't hit the gram. And I'm like, yo, used to be my homie. Used to be my ace. Now I want to slap the taste out your mouth. Like, still can't get over that shit though. Because I hold grudges. And people say, oh, you shouldn't hold grudges. That's Darnell. That's what makes me Darnell. So I hold grudges. If I fucks with you, I fucked you and you do something to me, I'm going to hold a grudge against you. And I'm going to hold a grudge against you for life. You know, like old Darnell, I probably fucked your baby mother. You know that. You know that. You know me. You know me. Or I'd have probably fucked your girl. Because you know me. You know you. Because I can't never, one thing about me, I can't never let you get a one-up on me. I don't know. It's just me. It makes me me. I will never change. Even at this ripe old age of 42, I'll never change. I'll just be like, damn, nigga was my man. Yo really did some sucker shit. And then don't know how to come away from it. So he just stay away from me.
All you do is say, I'm sorry, my dog.
Like, yo, I fucked up, bro. I probably, you know I'm going to owe you. So I got to hit you in your mouth if you said it. So you know I got to owe you. I just be thinking about friends. That's all, like friendship. Like, damn. Shit, because only reason why I say I'm thinking about friendship, I'm sorry, this shit is so long with it. Because I seen one of the guys I used to be cool with and shit right at the car wash. He didn't know I had the Tessie. So I saw him, told him like, yo, I didn't know you had this, blah, 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 blah. So he's like, yo, what's up with yo? I was like, who? I'm like, yo. And I'm like, who? Yo, like, come on, yo.
You said who?
I ain't touch your best friend. I said, nigga, I ain't got no motherfucking best friend. What's fucking wrong with you? 42 years old. I ain't got no fucking best friend. What the fuck? My daughter. I told Darnell she's my best friend. The fuck? I told her before, like, ain't you daddy best friend? She's like, I guess. That's what she said. She's like, I guess. Well, you daddy best friend. And then he was like, yo, what's up with your brother, yo? I'm like, who? He was like, your brother. I said, yo, Chanel had one son, my nigga. Yo, like, what? Chanel had one son and 2 girls. I don't have no brother. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, da, da, da. And I'm halfway thinking, like, yo, I really don't fuck with you. And this is my friend. But he did a lot of this, like, crab ass shit, and it had God. And I know it was real because it's crazy because it be always over a woman. And yo was saying some shit, and she would tell me because her loyalty lied with me more than it lied with him. And that was his girlfriend. And she would only know these things if he told her.
Right.
So I just like, damn, yo, shit be weird. And then it get weird over women. It get weird over niggas trying to just get some cut. And I'm like, yo, that shit is crazy.
It is, though.
This is crazy how friends doing. It's crazy how I think about shit. I'm like, yo, I really had friends that I fuck with that I met off of Instagram that I've been friends with. And I'm like, yo, these niggas are cool as shit. And I never had no problem with, because I'm never no hater. I've never been a hater in my life. I ain't got a hating fucking bone in my body. Hating or jealousy bone in my fucking body.
Sometimes, I be saying like, even on life with friendships and shit, it's like getting onto the elevator. You just cause like, you know, a lot of people, you grow up with somebody, right? Y'all get on the elevator at floor 1, but nigga, when you come in the elevator to life, shit, sometimes a motherfucker might get off at floor 14, and then you on your way to fucking the 120th floor, and then another nigga get off at 71. Everybody ain't riding the elevator all the way to the top, and then other motherfuckers gonna get on with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I look at it like that. Like, I got friends from high school. Like, like again, you said like niggas. We met on Instagram, nigga. We've been clicking ever since, nigga. And it's just people who are who they are, and they life change, and they actions, and just who they are. You know, people change, and is you in my life for a reason or a season.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I'd be like, yo, why nigga want to do that shit to me? And it's not like I'm above somebody doing something to me, but I'm like, why would you do that shit to me? Like,
also, that shit ain't surprising though. Like, it's not surprising.
It's not. But it was like when people, if you know me, you know that the level that I'll take it to, and think nothing about it.
That part.
So I'd be like, why would you do that shit to me?
Well,
you know, because I don't like bitches that smoke cigarettes, but I get your bitch. I get her. I'm always somebody type.
Well, since you you giving me 2 closing thoughts, because my first thought is the first closing thought is risk is better than regret, but the second one is based off your other one. Fake friends are like 4 quarters; they'll change for $1. So on that note, man, it's Jam Friends Podcast featuring that episode 254. We bought you some fire shit. I got this new computer, so hopefully get this bitch out to you tonight. If not, that bitch will be out Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. I purposely left off one song that I've been listening to that just came out. Close this podcast off to some new K Camp. This shit called Watch It Fall, and I cannot wait to
Should
hear
have
this
put that
bitch.
phony ass voice, that phony ass verse from Lil Wayne on.
Nah, I don't play that shit. Fuck that. Nope, we're not playing that because I can't wait to hear this and Norma Jeans. We out of here.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.